Now in this session we are going to see how to select rows from data frame, right? For selecting rows we have two inbuilt function as well. The first is iloc function, which help in searching using the index position, which is integer, right? And the second is loc function, which searches using index label. I will explain you the iloc and loc. Okay, so iloc function worked like this. Now suppose if I want to print the rows from 1 to 6, but I am not going to print the entire row from 1 to 6. I am going to print the alternative rows number, like 1, after that 3, after that 5, right? So here from start, from which row you want to start, and stop where you want to stop, and step is how many step you are checking. I will help you to explain. I will explain you with the example, right? So first, if you see, if I want to select the single rows from the customer data frame, I want to use the iloc function. Iloc function, and here I need to pass the index. Okay, let's suppose if I want to print the index 2. So index 2 is customer ID 3, she is female, age is 20, income is something like this. So if you see this, let's suppose if I print here 5, top 5. So index 3 is female, age is 20, income is 86,000, spending score is 6, is engineer, 6 engineer. So I hope you understand how you select a single row. Let's suppose if you want to select multiple rows. Let's suppose if I want to select rows starting from 0 to 6. So what I need to do? You need to put here dot iloc, and here you need to put from 0 to 6, right? 6. When you hit, it return you this data frame, right? From the customer ID 1 to 6, right? From the index 0 to 6, and you know that the last index is omitted, right? So if you want to from 6, you need to put here 7, then it shows from 0 to 6, right? I hope you understand. So in this you will match here start, stop and step. Let's suppose if I want to print all the rows from 0 to 7, but the alternative rows, so I need to put here 2. Step 2 means skip one rows and print the other. If you see, like 2 4 0 2 4 6, if I put here 3, it means it skip the 3 number of rows, right? So first is 0, then 3, then 6. I hope you understand what is meant by start, stop and step. Okay, next is fancy index. Let's suppose if I want to print the number of rows which is random, like 0 4 5 and 8, then how you are going to print that, right? So I've already explained you in the column as well. If you are going to select the random column, you are going to pass that column inside an array. So here as well you are going to pass this inside an array. Like if I want to first row, then second row, then fourth row, then sixth row, then eighth row, you put it should print. Okay, 1 2 4 6 8. I hope you understand, right, what is the use of fancy index. The next is loc function. I've already explained you what loc function does. Loc function searches using index label. I hope you remember we have worked on this student info data frame for your knee. I was just printing this. So it contain a name and ID, marks, scored and full marks, right? If I want to print, want to print the name, and I need to put this curly braces. Okay, now you will see for your preference I just print this. Wait a minute, I print this, right? I hope you understand here. If I want to print with the help of custom index, then in that situation we are going to use the lock function. But if we are going to print with the help of, or select the rows with the help of Pandas default index, we are going to use ilock function. I hope you understand where we are going to use the ilock function and where we are going to use the lock function. So ilock function works when we are selecting the rows with the help of index, that is Pandas default index, right? But lock function we are using in which we are given our own custom index, which is not an integer. I hope you understand, right? So let's suppose if I want to do something like dot lock, and if I pass start from Shubham, stop at John, and I put here 2. What is this? So it started from Shubham, okay, stop at John, and skip 1, because here step value is 2. It means what? It do something like this. Wait, I just print here so that you can understand what I'm going to show you. Start from Shubham, then skip Rahul, print Raj, skip John. So 2, it means what? Just print the alternative rows, right? If I give here 3, then it prints Shubham, start from Shubham, then it skip Rahul and Raj, then it print John, right? I hope you understand how this start, stop and step work in lock and as well as in the ilock function. Okay, thank you.